all supported platforms.
Hello,
So
folks.
head into the
I'm running
frame
late,
to celebrate
but
the Resident Evil
This is a
25th
Capcom
anniversary.
stream for today.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update. Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter. Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
Just doing a quick check of everything, make sure it's all set. Cool.
This was his fate. Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island.
We haven't missed much yet.
I went there to see Red's old monster
They
again.
just mentioned Resident Evil updates.
Then, of
Make sure I
course,
get the notes on this.
that's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
This is the legendary monster, Wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters? How do you control them?
It's not about control. Monsters help riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
I'm sorry about this, folks. Hold on.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves? All I have are questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what.
I can sense the flames of his life force weakening. The burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with monsters. Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of everyone they meet. That makes them strong. My friends here taught me that. I believe in the strength of humanity.
Really going for it. No, find my corner. There we go. July 15, Power Meet. Good to know. so we got Monster Hunter, we got Resident Evil update. I think it's just Resident Evil. They haven't mentioned anything about the next installment, but we know that it's coming.
Looks pretty epic, right? And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th. That's not the only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
Let's go! This is for my fellow hunters!
This is no runt. Moon's blessing emerge. Get ready. I have a good feeling. What will it be? Moon's blessing emerge.
No, they don't want you lingering around and eating in the space.
Hey, kappa kappa, hey, kappa kappa, hey.
Sorry, that came out of nowhere.
Tamura is like my second home.
You think you can take on Rondine?
Hey, Rogue, what's going on? We're doing Capcom right now. They just mentioned Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, which is coming out July 25th, and previews will be happening right now. Also, sound
there
alert
has
should work,
never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter
alerts.
fan. With all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch
Why
of
are you
Monster Hunter Stories
'cause
2
of Monster
this
Hunter
summer,
Return?
we can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store
Or are
for
you
us
dying
this
because
July.
of work?
Fans of Phoenix
Work
Wright will
is-
have new chapters to explore
work is,
with the release of the
rough.
Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. North
How was your
American
first
and
day?
European future attorneys will
why'd
finally
you
be
get
able to
sent
get their
home
hands
early?
on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the
Was the
Great
AC
Ace
broken?
Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's
Drink
ancestor
lots
in
of
this
water,
action-packed
that's important.
prequel. Now let's hear more about the story.
Definitely need to get some water in your system.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
I'm telling you, these places need to get some ACs.
Welcome
I had a little bit of
to
a
the
history
centre of
myself.
the world. Great Britain's mighty capital,
It's been very, very hot.
London.
This country is incredible. I will become a lawyer.
I'm sorry to happen, though. You get paid for the rest of the day, though? That's what's important.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder.
Oh, wait.
Who are you? Herlock Sholmes. You must have heard of me.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction.
Hello, Bunny. How are you? I'm doing the work that Nuggets could not do currently because he is also working. I figured because I had some free time, I would go ahead and do the Capcom release.
Is now tantalizingly
so we get a chance to see what's going on with the Capcom release.
The defense
what
demands
is
its right
this?
to a cross-examination.
Is this Ace Attorney? Wait, is this Ace Attorney?
Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
You guys, I love Ace Attorney so much.
My lord, with all due respect,
It's
this is
uncomfortable
an
how much
outrage.
I love Ace Attorney. 'Cause, like, 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 I love Ace I love Ace Attorney so much. Please tell me when this is coming out.
You're the best lawyer in the world.
July 27th. Alright, I'm happy about this. This makes me happy.
So we have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now,
but
we all want to see some
where's
gameplay,
Phoenix
right?
Wright?
Let's take a closer first look
It's
at
hard to
2
hear me.
gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
That should be a lot better now. But you guys, what happened to Phoenix Wright though? Are we done with Phoenix Wright's story?
Your client's innocence. Players will come across conspicuous situations
It's probably because the fan
that
was in the way
require
of the
further
mic.
examination, with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Susato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock.
Who is Herlock Sholmes? You guys, you have no idea how much I'm madly excited about this game coming out.
Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
And it's coming out soon too, July 25th? That's like right around the corner. Bunny, what are you excited for the Capcom presentation? They already did Monster Hunter Stories, and then they said Resident Evil 9 is going to get an update. Yeah, that's like nothing at all. Wait, week and a half? It's only June. I will say the design work of Herlock Sholmes is kind of cool. The idea is ridiculous, but the game itself is pretty ridiculous.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions.
I like this, and there's another game that's called Ghost Trick.
At this point,
Ghost Trick was a
players will
really
be
cool
prompted
game
to
because
search
you
for
were like
clues that
your
help
own
identify the
detective. You
errors
died
in
and
the
you had to figure out
detective's
who
logic and
who
reveal
killed
the
you.
truth to the mystery.
That was really cool, and you can like do like this rewind thing, which I thought was really awesome.
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a
Capcom does a really good job with these little
semi-literal dance
stories.
that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
I'm sorry, what? You're going to be able to detect that this is a woman based off of the sheenness of her hair? This game is so ridiculous. It's like, it's so good. I don't know why I love these games, but they're so good. It's the drama, I think. The drama of it is really, really, like, delicious. Are you cooled down, Rogue? Are you like in an AC area?
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince
Sitting
6
in front of the
jurors
fan?
of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of
Ghostbuster
justice. One
Jones!
black,
Welcome
representing
back.
a guilty verdict,
We're doing the
one white, representing a not
Capcom
guilty
E3 presentation today.
In
So we got some good stuff so far.
examination,
This is,
take a
I'm happy
stand
about
and
this.
face off against the jurors,
They could give me nothing else but this.
all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
Okay, cool. Get cooled down. Ice cubes down the shirt.
You'll have to identify conflicting
or
statements
no shirt
and
at all,
sway the jury in your favor.
Whichever cools down fastest.
Examine each statement carefully
lots of water.
and select 2 contradicting
Put
jurors
your head in the
and call out
refrigerator
the flaws in
if you
their
can.
logic.
Just climb into the freezer. Just climb into the freezer. You'll be fine.
Objection!
Man, I should be Phoenix Wright for Halloween.
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help
I can
prove the
totally see a lot of
contradiction
people
in their claims.
cosplaying as Herlock Sholmes.
When you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds, too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball
Objection.
towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor.
Oh, that's cool.
Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
This has just been a small taste of the exciting new gameplay features in the Great Ace Attorney
I suck at the Phoenix
We are
games,
very
I
excited
swear.
to get this game.
I like
in the
Professor
hands of
Layton too.
new
I like
fans
all the detective
and
games.
diehard fans
Honestly,
alike.
Capcom
Thanks
does
for
a really good job with like detective games.
It already seems
So
like I
that-
have
that
a
excites
bunch
me.
of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words
I
from
haven't
2
played
of the
Miles
stars of
Edgeworth.
Capcom
Oh, you mean
Fighters,
from Layton?
Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter
Ghost vs.
League,
Jones, have
and
you
all
played
the
this
other
game
content on
called,
Capcom Fighters.
Ghost Trick?
Over to you guys.
It was a really cool one because like you die as a detective. You die, and you have to find out which of your
What's going on,
like
everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation
victim,
for E3
like which of the people
2021.
that
My name is
you
Vicious,
work for
commentator
killed
for
you.
the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and host
Oh, we're coming back to
extraordinaire,
Street Fighter.
Hollywood,
Okay.
Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it. And I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today.
For those of you all
Street
who
Fighter
missed,
V, Capcom E3, it just
was
feels
there
right,
when
and you
my
feel the
stuff shut down
electricity in the air.
yesterday. There was a Future Games experience as well.
That was nasty.
And they had some pretty good games. If you guys have PC stuff, I can go back and give you notes. I had some that I set up while I was playing with
all
Rogue.
around the world, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar
I have
from
to
100
check it out. I
all the way
played
down to
through
zero
a
and
good
feel
handful
pretty
of
goddamn
Layton.
good doing it.
And I
That's
just
right,
love
Rob.
the
If you think you're the best
style
in
and
your
gameplay
region,
that
sign
Capcom
up
does with it.
Capcom Pro Tour to prove it and become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter V.
I don't hear a lot about Street Fighter amongst my friends anymore.
So in this year's CPT overall, it's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for
Oh,
each
nice.
tournament. But that
Really
money
should've
alone, that's not the big, that's not what's
spent
really at
more
stake
time
here.
or
It's
invested
about
more in
making it to
competitive
the
gameplay.
granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
Item just reset in grand finals of Capcom Cup.
So behind me, you can see in all of
That has
this
to be an
glory,
awesome
the
feeling.
Capcom Pro Tour 2021.
I like the
official
original
stage
Street
and
Fighters.
set,
Once they
and
got
that's
into
a
the
place that you are
three-dimensional,
very, very
two-dimension
familiar with.
fighting,
That's right. We take all
I
our
think I
events and
lost
broadcast
it.
it live
But I
from
like the
stage,
lore of it.
and
I
we
like the
check out
gameplay
all
of
the
it.
top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom
Jesus.
Pro Tour, spanning across 19 different territories. So there's so many opportunities.
Do any of you
for
all
players from
watch
around the
competitive
world to get
gameplay?
that ticket
Like
into
watch
Capcom Cup this
the
season. I'm absolutely
combat
excited because, again, that is a big
tournament
change
or
from what 2020 was into what
SF's
we can expect for
tournaments?
2021.
And Mago is
Any
your
of the
first
Overwatch
qualifier
tournaments?
for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Not only can you catch the
I
Capcom
heard
Pro
in
Tour
news
live
that
on the
actually
Capcom Fighters channel, you can do so on a plethora of
competitive
platforms. We have
gaming
it
is
on
actually
Twitch,
considered to
YouTube,
be
Twitter,
more of
and
like
Facebook.
a
Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the
sport.
VODs
Like
for
they're
all the
recognizing
competitive
it
studying
more
you
as an
need
American
to
sport
become a
now.
successful Street Fighter V player, as well as catching some of the community-focused content that we have on Capcom.
It'd be
Fighters.
weird
We
to
have
see this in the
No
Olympics,
Neutral,
you
the
know?
official
It's not
pre-show
like
of the Capcom Pro Tour.
it is
We
a
have sets where we take
a
players from
muscle
around
that
the
you're
world
working
and
if you're
play
working
off
the
in an
mind and
exhibition first
your
to 10.
reaction
Not only
speed,
that,
but it is
actually, we do have Street Fighter League that
different.
happened
I don't know.
season after
I
season,
find it.
non-stop
They
action,
put
16-3, duke it out in this battle tournament series.
yeah,
to see
esports
who
is
will walk
becoming
away
a
with
real
the
sport.
championship
I don't keep up, but I'm a competitive Overwatch and Rocket League. Yeah, Rocket League has some cool things, man.
Normally, we only have one.
I just feel like it's harder. It feels like it's going to be a harder conversation to see this as an Olympic sport.
Is not just about you anymore.
The thing is that it checks all the lists. It's international. It works a muscle. It has a lot of the same kind of setups and structures and score points that are across the board, and you can have tournaments of these in each of the countries. The only thing is that when you start talking about technology, there's certain countries that are kind of snuffed out of this.
Be sure to check out the official website for more information, including current standings and broadcast.
It is crazy to watch some of the stuff that they do in this game.
Everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro
if this were to go Olympics,
I would.
If this were to go to the Olympics, I would definitely watch
We've had
all
a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom
snap,
Pro Tour.
Midwest.
We're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of
That's
course,
right
your
here.
boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss.
I mean,
some of the
I'm gonna be
best
honest.
Street
There's a
Fighter
lot of
players
games
in
that I
the
stayed up until
world
for 48
compete
hours just learning how to play.
So it's
I dare you to find better Street Fighter. I dare you.
This is a game about being a world war.
That is true. In that way, it makes it more of a accessible game for other people, because you don't have to have a specific type of celebration or competition for different people. Someone who has certain types of disabilities within gaming can actually still play this amongst other people. That's a really interesting idea.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season so far.
As a matter of fact, Ghostbusters Jones, there's a friend of mine who plays most of the games with only one hand. He doesn't have,
and YouTube channels
I think
for
it's
more
left
information
hand,
and to watch the latest
but he still
matches.
is a really.
So that's a wrap for Capcom at
God,
E3
he
this
has
year.
crushed me in a
Let's
number of
recap
games.
what we all saw.
He's just
Resident
good at
Evil
what he
Village
does.
is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience.
Oh, they're
and
coming out with 9.
RE-Verse as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter, with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin,
this may be
and
it.
Monster
It's
Hunter
a shorter
Rise.
one.
And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases.
Oh, it's family history, so it's
Finally,
going in the past.
don't miss out on the esports fun. Make sure you catch the latest matches with Capcom Fighters. There really is something for everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on
Rogue,
Twitter
the way that
and
you
make
say
sure
that,
you
it
check out
sounds
the
like it's a
Capcom virtual booth
bit
on the E3
seductive.
portal to watch all these videos again and more.
That's a different type of Call
I'm
of
Rachel
Duty.
Puerco, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Clap zone. Monster Hunter Rise has been huge. I know a lot of people have been jumping into it to make it really big. They were saying that Monster Hunter Stories 2 is what's going to be the next kind of big thing. Using only his clap. That is a victory within itself. We already know that Resident Evil 9 is coming out. Anybody who's watched through all of Resident Evil 8, you know that Resident Evil 9 is coming. But apparently this is the end of... Never mind. I don't want to give away too much. BuzzBot does love you a lot. Oh God. How do you... Okay, so that was really fast. That was a very short one that they did. Hey, Darian.
We have Nintendo and
definitely
think
shut
that's
that
gonna
down.
be
I'm gonna mute this for a second. There was supposed to be another one coming up. I know Nintendo was today. Oh no, it's just Capcom today. Nintendo is tomorrow and Bandai Namco. So just so you guys can see, these are the last 2 that we're gonna be having coming up. Today was just this, and it was very short, very short. There we do have Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, coming out July 25th, along with Ace Attorney Chronicles. If you love Ace Attorney, there then you would absolutely love this game. And then they're talking about Resident Evil 9, but they're saying they're updating 8 so that there's going to be new features kind of connecting the story to what we're going to see in 9. They didn't give any information. Then the last thing, I think they're just saying they're bringing out Street Fighter esport gaming. Lots of rewards. I don't know. Do you watch competitive e-gaming? I want to know somebody who's like has tailgating parties, who has like the like full on like garb, who has their team, because I kind of want to get into the community and just see like what it's like. I don't know that I could really dive into it myself, but it would be very interesting. I would be very curious to see how everything plays out. But no, this is what we have. This is what we got going on. Nintendo is tomorrow. What is BST? BST seems all types all over the place. Hold on. Got to get my world clock out. I would do that simply as an excuse to have a cookout. I mean, maybe that's what we'll do, Rogue. We'll pick a team that maybe is not like super scary, and we'll make that our thing. We'll jump in and goof around and see what's going on. Anybody know what BST stands for? Is that British Standard Time? But that's not right. That's GMT. I would do that simply as a clap to have a clap count. You guys gotta look at what BST means so I know what time the Nintendo thing is. 6 a.m. Okay, so 4 will be 10 a.m. for me. That's crazy. I don't know that I can do a 10 a.m. stream. Wait, what? Hold on, you guys. I'm looking at 4 p.m. Yeah, that's 10 a.m. I don't know if I can do a 10 a.m. stream. So you do watch esports. I'm always down to do like pick a team, just go for it. I used to do it with soccer all the time, but 10 a.m. is the Nintendo one. That is that's a lot. I don't know that I could do. Maybe I'll try and get up at 10 to try and do that one. Or I may just replay this in a little bit. But how are you all doing today? How is life? How let me turn this bad boy off. I'm gonna do some things really quick. I'm gonna see if this works. Bring me over here. Hi! It is my face. This is me. Yeah, 10 a.m. will be crazy. FC... Oh god, what is the name? FC Bayern. BC. So, I'm gonna explain something. I think it's FC Bayern. So my straight husband, who lives in Turkey, he moved to. So he has a really interesting story. He came to America, went to California for high school, came here to Chicago for college, and then went back home to Turkey for his filming career. And his filming career is taking him all over the place, like Mongolia and all this other stuff. But he is a very, very, very strong proponent of FC Bayern. So I used to watch it with him, and I would root them on. Didn't have any context of who they were or what happened, but I was a big fan of them. Also, I want to make sure that these sound clips are working. So, does this work? Let's see. NANI? It does! So you guys, I finally got the purple. I'm going to do this. I'm going to probably spend some time today, but if you look at the purple sound, or it says quote unquote sound alert, you should be able to pop that out there into the world. And
excuse me, we have a question.
I need to fix what that is, but we do have a couple of stuff that I will put out for you all. Hey Jade, yeah, we're talking soccer. Who's your team? If you guys have favorites in soccer, let me know. Oh yeah, the Seattle Sounders. I've actually heard about them. They had like a winning streak, if I'm not mistaken, a wild winning streak. But while we are talking about that, I am going to jump into a game. What game am I going to jump into? What am I going to do today, you guys? I have some options. I have quite a bit of options, actually. I don't know if I want to do that. We're going to play a couple of rounds of Knockout City because I love that game and it's my everything. Pandemic, the board game. Rogue, right now, go onto your computer and download Pandemic, the board game. It is one of the greatest games known to mankind. And I'm looking now too, all the stuff that they mentioned before that's coming to Game Pass is right there. Ascent is right there. Lemnis Gate, Psychonauts 2, which I definitely play, Forza Horizon 5, Age of Empire. I know Forza is going to break your game, Rogue, but the puppy keeps sniffing my phone. It's because I smell so good. I smell delicious. That's the issue right now. Am I frozen? Uh-oh. I am freezing. That is weird. Why am I freezing? I'm looking at my stream as well and I was freezing. I think it's because I'm opening up Knockout. My computer, my Streamlabs has been acting really strange too, which is why we missed some of the stuff that was happening yesterday for E3 coverage. My Streamlabs unfortunately just completely crapped out on me and said I don't want to be around anymore. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Jada. Which was your favorite soccer team? That's something I'm curious about. Let me know. How long is this taking? Yeah, it's updating now. Boo. Yeah, my download is always weaker than my upload, and I don't understand why that's the case. Getting a couple of text messages from folks. What is going on? But no, 10 a.m. I might try and jump in and do the Nintendo. Otherwise, I'll just wait until Baby Girl leaves, and I'll just do a recap stream, and we'll talk about it on stream while you guys jumping on. How are you guys feeling today? How's the world? Borussia Dortmund. Is that a... Oh, Barcelona and Madrid. Yeah. Real Madrid is something that I root for that team as well. I was telling them BC Bayern or FC Bayern is the one. There's another one that a friend of mine in Chicago we watch all the time. Manchester, of course. Manchester is the one that we always watch. Turning hot and tired. Rogue. Rogue's had a rough day, a really, really rough day, and we love him for it. We definitely love him for it. Oh, this is going to take a while. So we won't do that. We'll do something else instead. Yep, Lewandowski is one of the people that I used to watch a lot. What's funny about all of this too? What's really funny about how much soccer I used to watch, knowing full well I had no business watching soccer, or not. I had no business in acting like I knew anything about it. So here in Chicago, we have the Chicago Cup that people, a lot of the World Cups have happened here, or we'll have some other stuff that's going on. But we got to just see some of those teams. We actually saw Seattle come here, and that was wild. That was really crazy. But a group of my friends went. They were all deaf. I was the only person with any sort of attempt of history, but hearing. But everybody that kept coming up kept asking me questions about soccer that I did not know anything about. So I kept on trying to wing it. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Could do some gunfire. Could do some killing floor. Could do some outriders. Could do some skull. I have so many games. So many games. I want to play something that's like actually like entertaining to you all. I might do West of Dead. Do I still have that game? Yeah, I'm gonna do some West of Dead. We'll see how far we can get into West of Dead. Just play that a lot. You guys could run a poll. There, you are so smart. Let me do that here. I know I just started up an actual thing already, but Poe. Hello, Poe. You guys. As a matter of fact, this is a good time to do it. Poe doesn't even stream, but I should actually. I'm going to do it anyway. Poe. We're going to see a bit of a clip, but I don't even know what clip we're going to see. I'm curious. It's not gonna. You don't have any clips to show. I want to clip you, Poe. I want to clip you. I know. You've managed to somehow dart out of the way of my clipping ability. Let me put myself over here. What, Poe? What you got going on? What's new? What's new? What's happening? Give me the deets. Tell me the details. No. And West of Dead. Can you open up West of Dead for me, please? That'd be great. You're test streaming? Qua? Excuse me? Hello? Wait, is that for real? Is that real? I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. I am pumped to see you actually stream. Finally. I've only been waiting my entire life for this moment. And then I can clip you like crazy. I'm going to put all of the clips out there. Everybody's going to know that you exist in this world. But no, you guys definitely check out Poe. He's fun people. He has an amazing art. Why do I have... Oh, I'm in chapter 3. Okay. I played this game a lot, you guys. It's another roguelike. It's a very Western, creepy setup for a roguelike. It's a soul-like is what they've been calling it. But I'm curious. I'm very excited to see what you got, Poe. I'm excited to see what you got going on in the world. We're happy. Dare, if you could do me a favor, as the closest near dear mod of my life, can you set up a poll? Okay, we love you too, Poe. We love you too. But set up a poll for me. Put Hades. Put this. I'll send I'm gonna do a quick run of this, and I'm gonna send another thing up there. Some other information in the chat, and we'll see which one we want to do. Or you guys can start putting in the chat if you know of games that I play and you want to see me play it. Just let me know. Also, Rogue, are you alive? Are you doing okay? You chilling off okay? Yeah. I don't understand who that's supposed to be. I came across it once, but... Oh, that's right, I got it there. Let's do shotgun. Four-shooter. Let's do flintlock. No, let's do a four-shooter. Four-shooter and a one-shooter. That works for me. So yeah, it's really cool. It's very Western feeling. Is that anybody? Okie dokie, that was easy. Quick travel. Hey Manny, what's going on? Why do I always have to kill attractive people first in horror movies and never understand? I know, right? That's why I'll never be in a horror movie. I will always die first. Always die first. How are you, Manny? What's going on? How's life? It is a Manny. You all are just hanging out with me today. It's dope. I'm all for it. Let me change this game real quick because there's nothing in it. We're not just chatting. The rest of the day. Also, I'm not sure if Maria showed up in our chat, but we want to give a holler out to Maria for getting a B+ on that test. We all knew that she was going to be amazing, but we're happy to see it. Hey, you want something? Oh, you have two. I'm the white guy that will die in every horror movie, and I'll be the first. Well then. Man, I feel like it would be fun to have you be in that movie. Everything that's gonna happen in the movie, but still like dies off the way. Especially I don't know, nice with this book. I will probably die saying famous words, being like, I'm too pretty to die. That's what I mean. Oh, it's because of the music. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Music. Game music is always a nightmare. I just want my mic to be good, you know? Just give me a mic that's amazing. I have to work so hard to be who I am in life. I just want to be free. settings, please. Yes. And mixer. Let's turn our game down. That stupid like on the tongue of my pants are like. There's a game that I actually know where somebody dies because the monster. What game was that? It was really stupid. Was it Conker's Bad Fur Day? Where one of the beast or monster kills the like an NPC because they were on a toilet and the demon was on the toilet. Is that better? Can you guys hear me now? Is the music not as loud? Ow. The game should be a lot quieter. There's another movie too about like these college friends that go out into what is it, like a log cabin during a blizzard, and there's like this monster that kills somebody else. My mic sensitivity is all the way in max. It's not. Why is it not maxed? Why was that down? Why did that go down? I'm very confused. You guys should definitely be able to hear me now. And desktop audio. I don't know why that was down. It actually even wasn't this mic sensitivity. It was just for some reason on my... Do I sound like I have an echo, you guys? Because if I sound like I have an echo, it's because I have two mic tracks on my Streamlabs. And I don't know why. One is louder than the other. Manny, you're smart for any type of guy. I have two different mixers. I have a mixer for my computer and I have a mixer for Streamlabs. The problem with the mixer for Streamlabs is that it's not really true to form. There's things that are on the mixer for Streamlabs that nobody ever use. Like all of my web capture stuff has volume, but my web capture comes off of the desktop audio, which is its own thing, which for some reason the desktop audio isn't playing. Do you guys actually hear the game? Stop doing that to Budspot. You're being mean to Budspot just intentionally now. I don't appreciate that. Budspot didn't do anything to you. I'm not gonna go around being a bully. You cannot be if you are going to be a meanie to Budspot, I might have to remove your Budspot privileges. That is not okay. Budspot did nothing to you. I'm also trying to keep myself alive longer by getting some help. Ooh, Workhorse. I do like Workhorse. Workhorse is good. Wow. Manny, how's your day going so far? Oh, come on. Okay, well. I need to figure out what this ice knife does. Oh. Oh, who is this? Hello. does this guy keep coming out of nowhere? Oh, that was uncomfortable. That was a like, yikes. Oh good, I did a stream. I did an awesome car flip and landed perfectly. Had ordered myself a McDonald's, so I'm all good. That sounds like a pretty eventful day. I had a pretty decent day. I'm getting ready to read the script that I have been spending all weekend writing. I don't know how I feel about it. It's happening, but I'm taking some time off. Stop throwing stuff at me. Taking some time off to just do me. That should be a 7, so I got some extra time. Maybe workhorse is not a good idea. Nope. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, this is something I actually have been studying thanks to Moon and actually Manny, now that I think about it. So, in McDonald's in the UK, you can get a curry sauce, but the barbecue sauce you can't get here in this. You can't get in the UK, but you can get here. And I think ranch is another one. But you can get like this like spicy mango sauce and something else. And like I think like a sweet curry sauce, which I think is wild to name because McDonald's needs to give me some of that curry sauce. Banana shake? We had a banana shake for a little bit, but they discontinued it because not many people were getting it.
Something new to offer.
What is this? Workhorse 2. I can upgrade. How much iron do I have? I have enough iron for that. Razor shot is what I really want, so I'm gonna come back for you, bruh. Yeah. Oh, Manny, we should jump on to Kitty Pew Pew with Rogue sometime. He's a pretty good shot. Yes. Yes. I would love the black beam, the double mag, but I do understand that it costs more. No. Stop shooting me. Did you just dodge out of that? Nope. They have spam at McDonald's in Hawaii? Is that a real thing or is that an assumption? Because that's an interesting... That would be an interesting order. Is this where I'm trying to go? Where is this? The Hunt. That is where I'm trying to go. But no, Manny, we should do Kitty Pew Pew because we have not Kitty Pew Pew in a very long time. What's the ritual about? Is this another place?
A waft of rotten air told me this would take me to the bayou.
Bayou jumps me ahead way too far. When I went thinking it was part of the breakfast menu. Really? Like spam and eggs. I can see that. Do you have anything else running in the background, or is it just me with the lag? It is probably the download that I have going on. Let me check and see that, because there is a download happening on my computer. I'm not happy about. I really didn't want to have to. I'm downloading Knockout City. I'll pause it. I'll do it overnight. If I knew, it's a pretty big file, so I'll do that later. Just cancel that. Because it's pulling a lot. I thought it was just going to be like a quick update, but no, it's a whole thing. It's a whole ass thing. And that should actually make things a lot easier too. Four guys hiking in Sweden and they take a detour into something they easily could have avoided. Isn't that how most horror stories go? A bunch of people do some stupid things. You want to know what a really bad horror movie is? Midsommar. And not for the reasons that many people have said. I do think that it's a bad movie, just like because of how awful some of the things. It was legit scary, but I felt like it just got really stupid with things like the black guy being like, oh yeah, I took cultural studies and decided to learn about European culture. I don't know very many black people in the world that say, let me take cultural studies of the one culture that I grow up knowing the most about, because as a black person, at least in America, I have to learn so much about white culture just to stay alive. But no, let me go into college and learn about European culture when there's so many other cultures out there that have lucrative and probably jobs connected to it. So I don't know, that was a problem with me. The movie itself was just bad, and then how he died was really bad. Spoiler alert, he died. The black guy dies. I don't know. Just kind of over that movie. Horror movies have this thing where I know that when I watch it, I'm looking at it for the comedy. Yeah, I can see that too. And like I said, there were parts of that that actual movie where I was just like, I'm legit kind of spooked by this. Yep. There's actually the movie, if you guys want to watch a really funny black horror movie, which every time that I watch it I have to laugh at, there's this movie called Bad Hair. And man, like, I understand the point of the movie, and there are elements in that movie that are actually kind of creepy, but the storyline is utterly ridiculous. And I think that I don't know if it takes itself too seriously or not, but it's hilarious to watch. It's absolutely hilarious to watch. Anywho, I think I've explored this whole area, so I'm gonna go here and then just go stay. Well, you know, us clap people. Ooh, clap, clap, spooky house, clap, clap. They're a strange noise, we're all being eaten and clapped by monsters. Yes. I would say when you watch the movie, have very low expectations, because then you'll probably enjoy it. But if you're looking at it, be like, oh, is this gonna be the next Get Out? Hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. But it's funny. It's funny and it's scary in the same kind of breath. And then there's certain points where you're like, they want us to laugh at this. Idle Hand? Never heard of it. I don't have much sense to give you, lady.
Well,
I don't have much sin to give you. Just a touch. Just a smidgen of sin. I will definitely do that, specifically because you told me to. What is... Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm almost at a full stock. Boom. Thank you, sir. Love the drinks, but gots to go. Oh, you know what movie I just saw that was really, really good? I mean, it was good in the sense I was terrible, but it was a fun movie to watch. I can't remember, but it had Nicolas Cage in it, and he was a like kids amusement place. I can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna explain it really bad too. But he was a kids amusement ride, like Discovery Zone or Chuck E. Cheese. He was a janitor for it, and all of the little animal machines were killing people inside of the Chuck E. Cheese kind of place. It was, again, another... I like ridiculous horror movies, things that are just like, I can't believe that I'm actually watching this, but I'm gonna watch this all the way to the end. Netflix will give you a bunch of those. I was watching it on Netflix. That was on... No! It was either Netflix or Amazon. I can't remember. It was one of those like streaming services. But it was hilarious. That was a hilarious movie. Why? That does not work. Buzzbot doesn't want to do anything but just be loved by you. That's all that there is to it. Goddamn. There we go. But now I gotta remember what it is. Is it like... It's not Death to Smooch. No, I've watched Death to Smoochie. That's with Robin Williams and the other guy. And Fuka is another game, another story that I watched that was really good. There was like a sequel to Fuka. Fuka is an interesting one because it's about like a teddy bear situation, like a stuffed animal creature that people kind of get in trouble with. There's some really good... I've watched a lot of horror movies, you guys. I've watched a lot of horror movies in my life. The Conjuring is probably one of my favorites. Stop hitting me. I don't love them either, but I think that I found that watching those stories, I guess the fear that I had for it was kind of ridiculous. Smoke grenade, level 2. It's the exact same. Give me something useful, you guys. What, Fuka? Oh, yeah, Willy's Wonderland. That's exactly it. Yep. That movie was crazy and funny at the same time. 26 2 rounds. I'll take it. Oh, there's a big guy in here, you guys. Ooh. He's not happy. That big guy was not happy with me. But no, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was
Another shootout like that, I'd be done for. I needed patching up.
I know. I haven't done that badly in a long time. What's his bad boy? 12 arrow. What you got? Let's do stats. It's 24. It's about the same. Yeah, but at least I get the slowing effect. Oh, I don't think I have a thing. Yeah, I don't think I have a thing. What'd you say? So the monster is called the bastard child of Loki. I roughly remember that. There wasn't just one. I remember the Willy's Wonderland. There was a whole bunch of villains in that one. Because they had to like go up against things. It was like Five Nights at Freddy's. That's what it was most like. It was like Five Nights at Freddy's. Which I do like that kind of concept, and that's what got me into watching stuff like Fuka, Willy's Wonderland, and stuff like that. I'll take it. Nope, can't open that. Cool. Thanks, guys. Showing me stuff I can't do anything with. Oh, the movie you're watching. The Bastard Child of Loki. It sounds familiar. Because there's also, I don't know if you guys remember, but do you all remember that the Son of the Mask, which ruined everything about the Mask storyline, actually had the son of Loki. No, it had Loki himself. And, oh my god, what's Thor's name? Odin. It had Odin and Loki in the storyline, and it ruined the whole, like, it just took away all the ideas of what it was supposed to be. There we go. What is this? Always that contain a charm for you. Improved pistols. Yeah, I'll take that. At least I have 4 choices now, which I do like. But what movie are you watching, Jaded? I feel like there was another E3 that I was supposed to show today, but I may be also getting my days mixed up. I don't know why I thought today would be the Nintendo and not Tuesday. Is there anything that you guys are interested in seeing? Like, you did mention at the ritual. Is there anything? Because I don't want to lose that conversation as well. Is there anything that you guys are looking forward to specifically for E3? I know Manny, you and I are definitely waiting for Back 4 Blood. I cannot wait for that game to come out. I would be very, very excited to play that. I am legit curious about some of the stuff that Ubisoft had going on. Don't shoot me, sir. This gaming situation is cool. Level 2 because the walls hurt. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's where the same someone hires him to clean Willy's Wonderland. There's like 4 kids to burn the place, but Nicholas is clean. Yeah, his like OCD is a crazy, like, I don't know. I liked it because Nicolas Cage was a crazy badass in the game. Dude is gonna take me out. What's this thing supposed to do? Oh, that's what that thing is supposed to do. Okay. Well then. I cannot wait. It's actually coming out way sooner than most of the stuff that I'm actually excited about saying. I had to wait pretty much until the end of September for most of the things that I am really, really excited about. There was some July 25th stuff. I will be playing Ace Attorney Chronicles. You will see me playing that game. Yes, yes. Future Games had some interesting things. I don't know how I feel about Guardians of the Galaxy. I've been going back and forth on it. Yes, it looks good. It's got some pretty decent gameplay looks on it. I just don't know how I feel about it. Jada, this movie sounds like it is actually one of those ridiculous games. Oh, level up. I will definitely take it. Let's do... I'll go hardcore on health. That looks like there's a lot going on over there. So let me do this really quick. Get all that health back. Guy doesn't. Okay. The Ritual movie? Yeah. It seems like it's an interesting game, movie that I might have to get into. Also, Jaded, I know so many of these things. Have you met Manny? Manny, have you met Jaded? Do you two know each other? I know Jaded Torchic from Rogue, and I know Manny from lots and lots of streams. So you two should introduce yourselves to each other. We're all about friendships here. Friendships are great. Oh, I didn't mean to die. You die. You die. You die. Ah! Get away. Why did I do that?
For a second, I held something in my hands. The feeling passed, but the memory stuck with me.
Have you played Phasmo? I have not. I saw that you were playing the Phasmo stuff, but I haven't played it since the new update, and it's been running pretty slow on my computer lately. I don't know why. But I do miss it. I do miss playing the game. It's a lot of fun. I keep forgetting that thing doesn't bite, it shoots. Hi guys. The reloads are crazy on this. Ouch. What is because what new maps do they have? Because I know that I was making the jokes about you doing the asylum by yourself, but have they gotten any new things yet? Have they got any new like places? Just one map of the house is called Willow's Road, and then there's a new types of ghosts, or is it just new, like faces? Well, yeah, is it new types of ghosts? So like you get different kind of sprites for the ghosts, or is it like a whole new subsection of ghosts? Because that actually would be pretty dope. Might need this bad boy. Yeah, because Mama needs way better reloads. 3.5 is too much for me.
Things felt different here. Like I was on the trail of something mean and ugly.
Yogi. I love the Yogi. Bruh, I'm right here. Come on. Come on. Dude, you just gonna stand there? You suck. Yeah, that sucked. That really sucked. I was hoping for more. Yeah. So when you were playing, I did notice that you had a situation where you were talking to one of the ghosts, and it kept getting pissed off because you were talking to it. Like you and Anya were having a situation where the ghost was just not doing anything for you all. But the second that you were playing by yourself, because you were talking to it, it was just like pissing. He was getting pissed off like crazy. Generates iron. Ooh, I do like that. Oh, that's hard. I might like that than more than this blade. Mama wants this because I don't ever use that for that. And then
one more treasure to balance the odds.
There we go. Have much better items now. And I think this might be it for this round. I might head on to the next world. How much am I missing? I'm missing a whole section. Yeah, no, we didn't get the new ghost. That's crazy. I'm interested in playing it again. I just wonder why my stuff is not loading properly. Like it gets glitchy after a while on my computer. I might need to just generally update my my internet situation. All right, so that was fun. Where am I? Serrated blade. Ooh, I like that. Let's do the serrated blade because Mama likes the serrated blade. But yeah, if any of you all have ever played Phasmophobia, it's a good game to jump into. They haven't really done many updates, like overall talking about if they're going to come out with a sequel or not in a while. I don't know that they may come out. Because how long ago has the game been out? Has it been out for a while? It feels like it's been out for at least like a year or two. Could be crazy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The trail ended. And there was my quarry. This was gonna be painful.
There we go.
One less outlaw in the world.
8 months.
And
Oh.
not too soon, neither.
Why did I think it was out way longer than that? I thought it was at least 2 years, but so it's a fairly new game. I didn't know. I figured there wasn't going to be very many people that I kind of like these two. I didn't think that there was going to be very much
There it was.
updates
The
to
way
the
out
game
of this place.
or new conference talks about it. It's something that's popular, so you never know. I got 9 cents for you, lady. Serrated blade. Oh, but it just goes straight ahead. I should have gotten. I thought it was gonna be like an axe. Silly me. I guess I'll take it. I may stick around for just a little bit longer. I wasn't anticipating this run to go this long. I'm usually not able to stay on these levels very long, but it's going well so far. I'm getting pretty far in this world. Alright, folks. No. That thing does not work. I hate these blades. They don't do anything that you want them to. Oh yeah, if you guys get a chance, definitely check out Stoner stuff. He's got a Owl EP that just came out not too long ago. Ah! Oh, I didn't want to be in here. This is a bad thing. Oh, hi. You were right next to me. Hello. Stoke Stoner is a good friend of ours, hops into chat all the time. We love and care about him and all of our folks that jump in all the time. I'm doing a very hard shoot and health build, which is keeping me alive surprisingly enough. I want that axe back. Now that I think about it. Oh, there's a lot over here. What is... Oh, there was a bear trap in this room. Yikes. Maybe a level 4 double shot pistol. Yep. Yep. Lots of death in this world.
I felt like I was being given something. Like a memory.
Just a portal. I'm just chilling out here today, guys. I'm vibing, filling my oats as much as I can, and I get my axe back. Yes! This serrated blade sucks. Hello, I have cookies. Whoa, that went wild. And I died. That was a good run. That was a good long run. I made it quite far in that one. I was expecting this stream to go longer, but I probably should get back to work. But I wanted to hit up you guys, let you guys know what's going on. Let me see what's going on over here. Do they have any more E3 stuff that they're talking about? Probably not. That I know of. These are just special events that they have going on. I don't think there's much happening, you guys. But I will be back on tomorrow at some point. I'll let you guys know what's happening with the Nintendo streaming. That's gonna be in the morning. Manny, you don't have anything that you're doing tomorrow, right? You can hop on and do a stream talking about what's going on with Nintendo, and I could just re-air your stream. Because 10 a.m. for me would be... What's that? That would be 4 p.m. for you? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe you can just give me the highlights and I'll just jump on the chat and talk about it. My birthday. But yeah, you will be working, I understand, and Buttspot will be work clapping. Very important. Work is always important. But yeah, I don't see anything going on for E3 as of right now. Just a bunch of people talking about all the stuff that's already been out. But I hope you guys enjoyed Capcom today. It's a very short one. You finish at 8. So you probably won't even be able to see me when I actually stream my stuff. Well, no. You'll be able to jump in if you want to. I'll probably just stream the rerun. If you guys already know about stuff, don't spoil the chat. But if there's stuff that you're excited about, hit me up when I do it. But we'll do a Nintendo. If I'm not mistaken, it was Nintendo and another stream tomorrow. I'll probably just do Nintendo. For 2021 is... What's today? The 13th, 14th. So the 15th will be Nintendo, and Bandai Namco, which will probably just do Tekken stuff. And then we'll do a wrap-up. We'll probably have a little wrap-up stream, too, to talk about what's already been happening. It's been really dope. I will definitely say, as far as grades are concerned, the Xbox came in at a solid B+. Square Enix disappointed me really badly with a C-, almost D+. Back 4 Blood was there, but I missed it because it was like weirdly in between stuff. Apparently it was just like right after the Square Enix thing, and I just wasn't there for it. But even still, I'm excited for it. I can't wait for this game to kind of jump out and play it. The PC gaming show had some really good stuff, actually. I got a chance to peep through some of the things, and a lot of the indie games coming out are actually pretty dope. I'm a big indie gamer fan, so I love games like Papo Yo, and there's a ton of other ones. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. These games that not many people are actually talking about is really exciting. So I'm all for that. So I would definitely say that was probably a B. I would say B plus, actually. It was probably pretty good. Future Game Show was nice. It was short. It was sweet. It gave you games. It lets you know isometric strategy games are what they do and what they're good at. So that was solid. I like it. Still a B, maybe B minus, because I was just like, I would have probably liked a little bit of diversity. Plus, they had Laura Bailey hosting, so they got a natural, like, they're in the B. They're a solid B. So that was a good one as well. Yesterday, apparently today I missed a lot of stuff earlier today. But I did hear about the Mythical games and the Indie Showcase. Both of them were alright. Some of the games that I saw come from them, they're like neither here nor there. Capcom, solid entries that they've mentioned in. They were talking about, they know that they're coming out with Resident Evil 9. They knew that people really, really love the idea of a secondary, like not even, they just came out with Monster Hunter Rise, but the idea that they're like, yeah, we're going to come out with a collaboration, and we know that people will be very excited about a sequel for Monster Hunter Stories, get to know who these characters are, get to know about the world around it. So that, all that I definitely think was pretty dope. And then lastly, of course, Ace Attorney's Chronicle is amazing. I didn't know they were going to go so far back to kind of talk about how Phoenix Wright got his like lineage, which is interesting. So yeah, all around, Capcom to me was a solid A minus. I was thoroughly surprised. I would probably say maybe B plus, because I would have wanted probably more hints at stuff, but I also know that Capcom is not trying to like hammer out like 50 million games, and it's a lot for these kind of independent companies kind of hammer out like 5 million games when they're working on their solid ones. So actually a solid A. I would say a solid A for Capcom. Nintendo, I'm curious about, because they always do the Nintendo Directs, so we're going to probably see way more Nintendo Directs throughout the year after this, but their Treehouse Live is quite entertaining as well, because then they usually kind of jump in. That's how we got Breath of the Wild. So I'm going to be curious to see how they're going to continue on with their Treehouse Live. Bandai Namco, I love what they used to be. I'm not a big Tekken fan anymore, but I'm curious to see what that's all about. And yeah, they're going to be doing an awards at 445 as well. What I'm going to do while we're just hanging out here, I want to raid some folks. Who do we have to raid? You know what? We should raid Violet or Newt. I'm gonna raid Newt because I actually haven't raided him in a long time. We're gonna raid my friend Nudius Maximus. He's a dope person. We stand him as much as possible. I'm gonna be raiding his channel today. And like I said, I will be back. I was expecting this to be a longer stream, but it's actually not. It's short and sweet today, folks. But we're going to hit him up, send him my love, let him know that Clap Tulu is out. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maximus. I don't know why I couldn't spell that. He does have a big toe too. He does. He really does. I hope I put that in correctly. Yes, it did. But yeah, definitely check him out. He's good people. Give him a follow. He does tabletop gaming. He knows a lot. Everybody ask him for a fact about newts. He will give you a lot of information about newts. But anyhow, this is me signing off, saying take care of yourself. Do what you can. Enjoy your days. And he says he has nice hair too. Oh, I'm going to have to check out his haircut and see what his haircuts business is all about. But send him my love. Tell him that Clapthulu welcomes him and enjoys him. And we will see you guys soon. Peace out.